Yeah.
And is it possible that there are sayings of Christ that were recorded that were not included in the canon? And does that create some type of, dogmatic issue for believers?
I mean, not only is it possible, it's necessary. Of course, of course, there are things that he said that are not included, and the Gospel of John ends that way. The last line of the Gospel of John is of course, there are many things that he said and did that are not included in this book, and if it would take the world's books to include everything. Look, one of the things that I love to do when I'm teaching a basic kind of intro New Testament or intro to the Bible class is to get people to think about a funeral of a beloved family member, an elderly beloved family member that they've been to. And I just try to get them to think about the experience of that and the stories they hear and the stories that are told over and over and over again about this person and the kind of thematic characteristics of that person's life that they learn. But no one ever at that experience thinks, now we have full access to this life.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know everything they did. We're very comfortable with that, with kind of getting a basic thematic picture of a human life. But then when we get to Jesus, we get crazy. We get haywire and we think, we line up. Well, it says here he did this on this day, but it says here he did this on this day. And now I don't believe any of it. So, we have a, not all of us, but some believers have a dogmatism and a rigidity about these stories that just doesn't bear out in real life in any way. So we're going all the way back to a preprint culture with no video, with no audio, with no early organized community either. Most people presume a much higher degree of organization than would have existed. So when people ask me, how did this book get in the canon and this book didn't get in the canon? I think they have in their mind that there's a meeting, that there was all the leaders get together and they have a spreadsheet and they're talking about, well, the Gospel of Thomas doesn't have a passion narrative. It doesn't talk about the crucifixion, so that one's out. These meetings never happen. They never happen.